So we're going to start off today's video. As you know, you are here for the bear template. So the template includes the actual bottle, label for the bottle, and then the label for the actual 6-pack box, right? So I'm going to go over the steps on once you purchase, how to go into Canva. You only need a free Canva account. I'm going to show you how to edit in Canva. I'm going to show you how to save, print, and then assemble. Also, if you are the type of person that don't want to cut by hand or with a paper trimmer, I'm going to show you how to save them because it is different, and then upload them to like Design Space or Silhouette Studio if you want to cut it on a cutting machine. So let's get straight into today's tutorial. Okay, now that you've purchased your template and you clicked on the link, this is where it will take you. You're going to see the Use Template for New Design option. You're going to select that. It'll bring you here into Canva. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go to the top left right over here where it says File. You're going to select that, and then you're going to change the name to whatever you want this file to be named in your Canva account, and then you're going to press Enter. So now you have it saved under what you want it to be saved. Now page 1 is going to be the front of the 6-pack box, and page 2 is going to be the label for the individual bottles, right? So everything here is already designed for you. You don't want to change the sizes of anything, but you can change the wording. So every text that you see in this template can be changed to whatever you want it to be. So let's say we're working on Father's Day. We're going to type happy. But let's not do it all caps. Let me try it without. Yeah, we're going to do happy and then just put Father's Day on the bottom. We don't want that little dash. Now, it's long, so it went on to the 3rd line. You're going to click this little piece right here. When you see the arrow hover over it, click and hold and then drag it and make it longer. So it says now Happy Father's Day, fully across. If you see how right here is touching, if you don't want those to touch, you could come to the top, select right here where it says spacing, and you're going to drag the line spacing, and look, you could space it between each other and space it out if you don't like it like that, right? I'm going to move the crown up just a little bit because the words are larger than what was there, and you can fit it here. Now, right here, this circle, right, you're going to ungroup it. I have it grouped together so that if you move it, it moves together. You're going to select ungroup. And then if you want, this is a good place to put the dad's name. So it could be Happy Father's Day, Joel, right? I'm going to just stretch it so that it fits in the center. And then right here, if you want, you could change it from, I'm going to put my name, or you could put Love, Shondell, however you want it to be. Then down here, you're just going to repeat the same process for the bottles. But I also want to show you that you guys have the option, if you want to put a picture in here, I think that'll look really good. So over here on the left side, you're going to select Elements. And we're going to type in frame. Enter. And right here, this frame, it doesn't have anything next to it, so it is part of the free Canva. So you're going to select the circle. You're going to make this circle small and the size to fit right here. So let's drag it where we're going to have it in the center. Something like that, right? If you want to keep the name, you can do that. You're going to go over on the left side to Uploads. You're going to upload files and go get your image. I have this image right here. We're going to upload. Okay, so now that you have your image, you're going to bring it and you're going to hover over that circle. Hold on, right there. There we go. And it drags and drop right in the circle. We'll move the name for now. Now you see with the head cut off, you want to move it. You double click on the image and just drag it down and center it. So right there, you'll have the image. Now, because we put the circle right here, you see how it's right above that line and the actual circle is cut off. You're going to select our frame. You're going to go to position right here. Over here, you're going to click on backward. And then you see now it went behind the top layer. If you want to keep the name, oops, if you mess up like I did, go right here and go to undo. Do not move any of that. Click on the name. That's what you want to move. If you want to put the name back in the front here, I would size it right there. And that blue looks really dark. So I would click on text color. I would change it to white, if anything. And there you go. See? And there go your custom. And that's it. Now you'd come down to the bottom and you repeat the same process. So we'll do that real quick. Now what you can do, you can go up to the image and just make a duplicate, right? When you select the image, they have the duplicate right here. Bring it down and just drag and drop right here. Size it down to fit on the one that you want here. Move this over. That's good. We're going to go back to position, go backwards, and look at that. Now, if you want to change the year and put his birthday, you can put the year that he became a dad. You can change it to customize it to anything that you want. So now you have this one ready. Now with the bottom one, we have a big empty space. So we're going to fill it up. You're going to highlight the entire design that you have here. At the top, it says group. Now we have it grouped together. This right here is a duplicate. You're going to duplicate it, bring it next to each other, select another duplicate, and you fit 3 on one page. You're going to highlight those and then duplicate. And now you have the whole 6-pack on one page. And that's it. You have your 6-pack of bear and you have the whole label for the front of it. Now you're going to save, you're going to print, and then you're going to assemble. You're going to click share right here in the top right. You're going to select download. You're going to select PDF print. You're going to flatten PDF. Don't use a PNG. For some reason, when it saves as a PNG, the sizes are changed just a little bit, right? Then you're going to select download. That's going to save to your computer. We're going to just minimize this and get the saved images. Okay, so now this is the PDF. It's 2 pages. You're going to select file, and I'm using an iMac. I'm assuming it's the same for all. Just go to file, print, and then you're going to bring up your settings. So right here, if you want to print both pages, or you could select range and put page 1 of 1 or page 2 of 2. We're going to do both. I'm sending it to the Epson EcoTank 16600. Now right here where it says media and quality, you're going to select that rear tray. You're going to choose the photo glossy paper and then have it on best quality, and you're going to send it to print. We're using the Pretty Party and Crafty sticker paper so that once we cut it, you just peel and stick, and it's super easy. If you prefer to upload your images to Cricut Design Space or Silhouette Studio, I'm going to show you how you would do that instead of just printing it and cutting it by hand. So you're going to go to Share on the top right. You're going to select Download. Now, you're going to keep it as a PNG instead. You're going to select Transparent Background, and then you're going to click Download. Now that you're in Design Space, we're going to click on Upload, and we're going to bring in those 2 images. Go to Upload Image, Browse. You're going to go to your downloads, and it's in a folder here because we did 2 images. You're going to select the first one, Open. You're going to go to Continue at the bottom right. Now here we don't want to change anything. You're just going to click on Apply and Continue at the bottom. You're going to select Flat Graphic, Continue, then click on Upload. Then we're going to go to upload. And we're going to get the other image. Go to upload image. Browse. We're going to select the smaller one for the bottle. Click on open. Then you're going to follow the same steps. Continue. So now we have both here. Now, all you have to do is just change to the correct size, which I'm going to give you, and then you send to your machine and do a print and cut, and then it's cut for you. So this is great for people who feel like they can't cut straight lines with a scissors or a paper trimmer. So now for the actual box, first thing I want you to do, you're going to unlock the settings so we could just put the exact one in. So for the width right here, it's going to be 7.5 inches. And then for the height, it's going to be 5.5 inches. Then you could lock it back, and that's it. We're going to unlock for the actual mini one. For the width, it's going to be 3.25 inches. And press enter once you put these numbers in. Then for the height, it's going to be 3.75 inches. Enter. We're going to lock it. Then your next step, you're just going to select save. And there you have it. So what you're going to do, you're just going to click make and send it to the machine that you want. Use a sticker paper, but if you don't want to, you can use a printable glossy paper and adhere it to the box. But with the bottle, you need a sticker paper. For the box, you can use a double-sided tape or cardstock even if you want to, right? So I'm going to change this to 11.5 inches. Now it fit exact. When you go to continue, you're just going to send to printer, just like we did with the same settings. And then with the material type, just use sticker paper. So now let's go and assemble. Okay, so now we have our printouts that we printed on the computer. You can choose to print by hand with the scissors if you're good at it, or you can use a paper trimmer. So I'm going to just do the paper trimmer with the part of the box. And that's it. So this is the part that's going to go on the box. And then I'm just going to cut off. Now I am not that great by hand. And also too, like I said, you can upload to Design Space just to make sure. If you want to make sure your cuts are good, Design Space. So this is if I cut it by hand. And that's it. If you were to do these here, you just line them up and cut them on the paper trimmer. And there we have our smaller labels. So you're going to get your bottle of Corona. You want to dry it off as much as possible. Because you know when it's in the fridge, it's going to sweat, so you're going to dry them off. You're going to peel your label. Line it up right on the edge. And press it down. And there you have your custom bottle. And now for our actual box that we're using to put the 6-pack in. You're going to peel it. Now I suggest peeling just a little, clipping the edge off. Line it up first so you know you have it where you want it. And then press that little edge down. Then go back and peel from here. And then press it down little by little so that you get it smooth. And there you have it. Your custom 6-pack box. And put the custom bottles right inside. And there you go. You can do this for birthdays, Father's Days, Christmas, Valentine's Day, New Year, Halloween, whatever you want to do it. Perfect.